fell short again, had to settle for field goals. What was kind of going on?
Well, that's something we've kind of been trying to practice on. We know we've been struggling at scoring touchdowns in the red zone, and that's something we're emphasizing that practice, and we just hope to get better this week at that.
Do you think it's a mental thing or is it a play calling thing?
It's just something we really have to work on. I don't know really what's going on, but I know it's something we're going to emphasize a lot this week at practice.
Didn't you emphasize it a lot last week after you guys had trouble last couple of games?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of plays to run in the red zone. I don't know if we're necessarily saving them, but I know we have a lot going on, and we just, like I said, it's something we need to work on this week.
December 1st, you mean?
Well, hopefully, this opponent.
Is there like a kangaroo court or something? Like if you guys mention Alabama, if you say Alabama or SEC championship game, they fine.
Or
Some sort of punitive damage.
No, not really. We just try to focus on the next game. The next one is the biggest one. So
UMass is the biggest game of the year right now.
I wouldn't say the biggest game, but it's the biggest game for us right now because.
Does it come at a good time, given that you guys just had a kind of a gauntlet of top, 25 teams and a lot riding on it to kind of have another game that's maybe not as hyped up and all that?
Well, we take every game like any other one, like Auburn, Alabama. We're going to take UMass the same way.
Okay.
Of course, you're getting a lot of playing time now in games like this. For younger guys who may not see as much action, they got to kind of get excited for contests like this, the press knowing they might potentially get. How does that kind of work?
I've heard the buzz a little bit about the younger guys being excited to play a little bit. Hopefully they get that chance this week if they put up enough numbers. Get a chance to show what they got.
What's it like seeing those guys that you've kind of taken under your wing maybe and seeing them kind of get out on the field and get a chance to mix it up?
It's always good to get to see the younger guys play. I know they look forward to it a lot. It's just good to get a chance to see them play.
You guys used to, Georgia used to give stars on the helmet, for kind of good plays, and I think we have dog bones for academics and stuff like that. So when a receiver has a block downfield like JJ had to help DeAndre or Isaac Nona, how is that acknowledged in film room? And do you get on the board, or is there some way that you're rewarded for having done that?
Well, last year I know we call them KOs, like blocks like that. We call them KOs. We got rewarded by maybe candy or something like that, but this year we don't really get rewarded for them. The team rewards you. You get rewarded by a touchdown and everything, but not really.
Is that a stat kept in the receiver in KOs?
Of course,
you got them up on the board.
Yeah, we have we keep a stat sheet and yards, catches, everything. KOs is on there too.
You got it. So are you up there in the KOs? Yeah. You lead the receiver room in KOs?
I don't know if I lead, but I know I'm up there.
Kirby talks, you're mentioning there, JJ's mentioned Terry. How competitive do you guys get with that, like man to man, when you're kind of just talking trash and just being buddies? I mean, how competitive are you guys?
Yeah, well, our room is very competitive. As you can see, we got a lot of players that can go out and play at any time of the game. One man go down, this next man up, so it can get a little chippy in the room.
But with the blocking too, is that right up there with catching
the catches
touchdown
and
passes?
yards? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Kendall Baker's a little bit banged up, I guess. Are you getting used to kind of offensive line? Somebody's out this week, somebody's working away back from an injury. It seems like there's been a lot of movement there with guys. Nothing maybe season-ending type thing, but a lot of guys hurting.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, it's next man up mentality. We don't really see much of a difference. The younger guys are stepping up and playing well, so when they step in, it's not really much of a difference in the play.
What kind of challenges did you face when you got here buying into the importance of special teams?
Well, that was something definitely, it was different for me. Growing up, I was always the return man and everything, so it was a little different, but it's something that really helped me get on the field.
How long did it take you to buy in, to understand the importance?
Well, it didn't take me long if I wanted to get on that field.
What's it like to go up against Eric Stokes in practice? Kind of what's he like, man-to-man, that kind of thing?
He's very fast. He's a track guy too. I'm a track guy, so it's always good to get some speed out there with me, and it's always good competition on the field.
Is he pretty physical for his size?
Yeah, he is. He can be, yeah.
When did you first meet Kirby? What year in high school and where was it?
I was going into my, I think, junior year, at a track meet, at the state track meet. That was the first time I met him. He was still with Alabama. He emphasized that he really wanted me, and I kind of stuck with him through the recruiting process.
And was it difficult for you to switch from Bama to Georgia, or was it easy because it was the same person?
Of course, it was a difficult decision. I was committed to Bama for a while, so I had some type of commitment toward them, but I made the best decision for me.
What do you think? You've obviously had a streak of 3 games since the LSU game. What's kind of been the keys to progress, offense-wide or team-wide, over the last 2 years?
I think everybody just buying in is the most part. Just buying into what Kirby has, to what Coach Chaney has, to what Coach Tucker has, what the game plan they have for us. From there, just executing it on the field.
With y'all closing out the half strong last week and doing kind of the same thing as Florida, doing that quick 2-minute drill to get points on the board then, how much did that help last week, getting the momentum back and, getting the lead before half, doing those back-to-back drives, and obviously you had one of the touchdowns?
Well, going into half, it gave us a lot of momentum. Coming out knowing we have the lead, and it just gave us a lot of momentum.
I know the focus is UMass, but they announced some games against Clemson and Texas, 20, 28, 29, 30. Where do you think you'll be with an offense? Actually,
I'm sorry, what year?
2028, 29, 30.
Hopefully, if not in the NFL, somewhere. I'm majoring in consumer economics, somewhere with that degree. Working for like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, somewhere in there.
And kidding aside, what are those kind of games? I mean, Notre Dame last year, Notre Dame coming back, high-profile games. What do those do juice-wise around the team?
Well, we look forward to games like those. It gives us our schedule a little bit mixed up and throw a couple curveballs, but it's always fun to play those type of games and get out of conference a little bit.
Justin Fields played, obviously in the game with a couple passes and just kind of intermittently. What did you see from him this weekend that was different or just improvements?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Justin Fields obviously played this weekend. What did you see from him during the game, just as he's grown as a quarterback this season?
Well, he's just always ready. He's always ready to step in at any time. And on third down, I know we play him a lot on third down and get those extra yards in the Wildcat. Well, not Wildcat for him, but he plays a big part, especially for our third down, really. Getting those yards, those first downs.
What are the challenges when you have such a mismatch game like coming up Saturday?
Just keeping everybody focused. We just got to stay focused and treat it like it's a regular SEC game. And we can't take anybody lightly.
Kirby kind of mentioned the differences between practicing in the indoor facility and outside, and obviously on a day like today, I would assume you have to practice indoors. What differences do you see in that, and do you have a preference, like one way or the other?
Well, they'll adjust the temperature to whatever it'll be on Saturday, so we're pretty used to it. The biggest thing is just he wants us to treat it like every day is outside.
What was it like, kind of offense started off slow, defense gave up 10 points midway through the second quarter, then be able to get that momentum? I know you talked about momentum before the half, but how much did that help just get after going in the locker room halftime and everything, and then really being able to get fired in the second half and kind of in the game pretty quick?
Yeah, it just keeps the juice going, really. Come out knowing we have the lead. And
hey, off-topic question, but
no, you
go ahead.
No worries.
Go.
That's all you.
Okay. Also a question, but are you a sweets guy? Don't you like cupcakes or ice cream?
I'm a big candy guy.
Okay, cool.
I like extreme airheads, and I'm a big sunflower seeds guy. I eat a lot of sunflower seeds.
Real quick question. Between you and Eric Stokes, you've lined up against each other, I'm sure. Who's faster?
Well, me being on offense and him being on defense, I have the advantage a little bit because I know when I'm running, he doesn't. But in that case, I have to give it to myself.
Have you beat him in practice?
In a straight-out race? Or?
No, just catching passes.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
It
happens.
Has he beaten you?
It happens, yeah, both ways.
Just checking. I want to see if you'll give any credit. Thanks.
No.